Hi everyone, yeah, we're going to head over to a farmhouse today and install some outside lighting. We've got a couple of coach lights to fit and wire on a shed. We've got an outside light to change and just to do a bit of an alteration with a bit of conduit, and a couple of like weatherproof fittings inside of a shed as well. So we're going to head over there now and going to get that done. See you there. Right, we're over at this farmhouse now. I'll show you, we've got on the outside of this building, up there, see that horrible bulkhead light fitting? We're going to change that. They want another sort of coach light on now, so I'm going to put a new bit of conduit, dactyl box, and just tidy that up a bit, and come down now. So that's one job. We've got a light to fit on now, and a light to fit on now, a coach light to fit on now. They want it just switched inside next to that one, which is fine. And then inside here we've got this old sort of rusting batten fitting, fluorescent fitting. They wanted that changed to an LED, so obviously I'm getting a sort of a non-corrosive fitting on now, and putting an extra one on that one. Yeah, and that's all switched from now. Okay. I don't know what everyone's opinion is on customers getting their own light fittings, especially outside lights, because generally they ask you to put something up, and what do you suggest? I mean, there's so many different types of light fitting out on the market nowadays. It's a personal taste, isn't it, really? But then you've got the fact of, I mean, you don't know what they're going to buy, and then how it needs to be fitted. It might be really hard to fit, or not suitable for where it's going to go. The customer here has bought their own light fittings, which is fine. They've actually gone for, that one's a PIR, a lap light fitting with a PIR, but it's LED. Let's put my coffee down. This one is the one going up there with a conduit. So I've got to come up with, I'm going to mount her in an adaptable box, cut that conduit off, mount an adaptable box over the top. Come down, they want it lower, come down a bit of white conduit, and then put sort of stuffing gland on the end of it, and then flex it into this, because as you can see, it's not designed for any conduit or anything to go into. So it's a bit of an awkward one, but they don't want the fitting up that high, because it's pretty stupid being up there, to be honest. It's quite high from the ground, so I can't mount it straight over there, so I'm going to lower it down. I can't go inside and bring it down. It's like there's a kitchen there, it's all beyond units, so we're going to come down a bit of conduit, and they're happy with that. So just open the fitting up so you get to see it for yourself. Basically like a standard coach light, usual. Get your base on the back, undo your nuts on the front. PIR with the settings, it's just got an LED fitted up the top there. I don't know if you can see that, which looks quite cool. this one's now done. What I've agreed, this is going to stay sort of a temporary install. When they refurbish the kitchen at some point, I'm going to take that cable in the other side of the wall, because that's what's on the back of this wall is the kitchen. I'm going to take it in the other side and then bring it down and into the fitting from the back, so you won't see the cable. But for now, that's perfectly fine. Stuff that's all nice and tight on now. I've got sub sealed behind the fitting as well in the box. Yeah, great. On to the next one. Okay, next job. I'm going to put the 2 lights on the wall on the shed. Very similar looking light, but it's more of a hanging coach light. No sensor because it's going to be on a switch on the inside. So I've unboxed one. So I've just picked a height which is going to be about there, 2 bricks down. It's obviously quite important to make sure you go in the centre of a brick, only for your fixings. When you drill your two fixings for the base of the fitting into there, you don't want to lie on the course, obviously, because your fitting will just, your fixings just will be crap, and it'll fall away. So I've gone sort of centre of the brick. Hopefully that will be okay. I'm just going to drill a hole. So I've got like a 12mm drill bit, pot through the back, so not too big, so hopefully it will go through without breaking the brick. Yeah, let's get them drilled. Wire it. Okay, that job's now done. Switch is on. Just need to tie those up together so none of them move, but yeah, it's all on switches now. Just got a lid. Put a lid on there. And there. Now got a cable up. Got to put a light fin up there and change that one over. Which got these Bracken Heath TR LED A022s. They're relatively cheap. They're not too bad. About £25, something like that, plus that. So comes with a stuffing gland. They're like 50 watt or 40 or 50 watt LED, I think they are. So they're nice and light. So I'm going to mount them up, stick the cable in now, do it up, and oh, there goes a clip. Right, and yeah, and hopefully it'll be nice and bright. So let's get to it. For those of you that are interested in seeing what you get with one of these fittings, once you undo all the clips, the diffuser comes off, then you get the gear tray inside. It's got LED strips down the middle, so it's nice and light. Driver connections are down one end. Fitting, you get the clips on them, so you can hang the gear tray off. So that's pretty much it. I mean, you get a pack of screws and out of it, a couple of brackets to hang it, suspend it off a ceiling or wherever you want to, but obviously they're just rubbish really for this purpose. Yeah, they're not bad. I've just fitted one of them. They're not bad fittings for the cost. They're pretty cheap really. There's some they're in excess of sort of 40, 50, 60 pounds on the market. So these ones are about 24 or 25 pound. But yeah, they're really good, not bad. Only annoying thing is, which most of the electricians that are watching this will know, is with the non-corrosive fittings, these clips are a pain when they come off, so they're really hard to sort of put back in, because you've got that, it's hard to grab and hook it back on. Some stay up, some don't. Obviously trying to put the diffuser on is a bit of a nightmare sometimes, but you know, it's the same with most of the fittings, to be honest. Yeah, but overall, pretty good. Right, let's go and fit this one. Right, fittings are all done. You can see little fitted number 2. I'll switch them on and you can see what they look like. A daylight colour. They're quite bright. I think they're 40 watt each, so it's quite bright. Yeah. Right, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Any questions on anything I've done today, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll try and answer what I can. But yeah, join me in the next one. See you later.